Hi everyone. On this episode of Tea and Tobacco, I am going to talk about lighting a pipe and why I choose matches over lighters and what you can do to better light when you are using a lighter. So, my preferred method is using a match, and the reason is that the flame temperature off of a match is a lot lower than off of a butane lighter. And that's going to cause the tobacco to burn cooler, but really the goal is, burn is kind of a misnomer. You want it to just smolder. And if it's burning too hot, you're going to get an ash or really a burnt taste. And if you're using a butane lighter, it's more likely that's going to happen. Now, one thing you can do if you are using a butane lighter, which I do when I'm outside, just because matches are a pain in the butt, or if I'm driving, it's kind of hard to light with matches if you're driving. What you want to do is when you light, you want to keep the flame high above the bowl. So when you draw, it's just the heat off of the flame, and the flame isn't actually touching the top of the tobacco. So that will still allow you to light at a bit of a cooler temperature than the actual flame of the butane, and get a much better flavor on your relights. But I prefer to use a match because the lower temperature, the relights aren't going to be as charred and as burnt flavor. So that's why I prefer using the match. If you're going to use a match, make sure you let all the sulfur and chemicals burn off the end before you touch it. And then you just move it around and light the pipe like normal. So that is why I prefer to use matches over a lighter. Also, never use a Zippo because it doesn't taste very good. It's not a very clean flame as compared to the butane. And never use a torch lighter because then you can scorch the top of your pipe and end up damaging it, and you don't want that either. So, thanks.